Alright, in this video, we're going to dive right into it. We're going to dive right into the grilling portion. And what we have to grill today, can you read my writing? We're going for some prairie chicken today on the grill. Prairie chicken breast, to be specific. Two prairie chicken breasts. We're going to pull off that to make them a little thinner. And pause. I need paper towels. Unpause. Paper towels. And the wet ones. Okay. So we got the prairie chicken out. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of this stuff on them. Sounds appetizing, right? Pig's ass. Yeah, it's good stuff. It may not sound the most appetizing, but it is good stuff. So we're going to sprinkle some of that in there. Or on there, I should say. Yeah, we can see. Let's kind of press it in. And before I do a whole bunch more, and as you can see on the prairie chicken, it's a really dark meat. It's way darker than pheasant. It's more like the color's more like duck. Flip it over. Sprinkle it on that side. Kind of push it in there a little bit. Okay. So that stuff's ready. And to go along with it, we got some Heinz barbecue sauce that we're gonna go along with that. And we got some Dimmock cheese, pepper jack, which is always good. And we'll get the drink out once we get these grilled up. So we're gonna switch out the prep table for the grill. All right, we got the grill all nice and heated up. And we got the prairie chicken. And it's been a while since I've actually grilled anything like this. And if I remember correctly, it was like 4 minutes aside is what I did with pheasant. I've never actually grilled prairie chicken, so this is a first for me, but it's not really very thick, so then these two small ones will set out on these really thin pieces will set out on the edge here. There we go. And 12:48. All right. So grab one of these. And so in this video, we're obviously grilling prairie chickens. We're going to do some camping and archery deer hunting. This spot where I'm standing right now is I'm actually just grilling here. I'm not actually going to camp at this spot because I'm wearing a coat. It's like 48 degrees right now, and it's supposed to get down into the 30s tonight. So tonight I'm actually going to go to an actual campground that has electricity, so I can run my little heater. So, but that's to come. But I wanted to be here because it's nicer here than it is at the campground that I'm going to be staying in. So I'm going to get these grilled up. And let's see, how long have I been standing here already? Not very long. Okay, 2 minutes, 12:50. All right, we'll pick it up when I flip them here in a couple minutes. Here we go. 4 minutes. Flip. Flip. Just flip it once, not twice. Whew. Sucker's hot. Ay, ay, ay. Can end up burning myself. There, it's easier doing it with my fingers. I think those two pieces are done. Well, they've been on there for 3 minutes after I flipped them, and they look done to me. So let's get especially these two small pieces. So there they are. Grilled prairie chicken, steaming hot, and some pepper jack cheese to go with it. Let's rearrange quick here. Swap out the grill for the prep table. We're gonna add a little bit of more of this on there. About time for some more of that. Pig's ass. And we'll, of course I don't have a fork. You'd think I've done this enough where I'd have everything ready. But no. So we're just gonna, we'll start with one of the little pieces here. Dip it in some Heinz barbecue sauce. Kansas City style barbecue sauce. Been nice if Kansas City would have beat the Yankees, but so much for that idea. That's good. That's really nice and tender too. Yeah. If you ever get, let's see, gotta get something to drink here. So if you're a prairie chicken hunter, this is a good way to fix up the prairie chicken, that is for sure. And to go along with the prairie chicken and cheese, a birch beer with the cool label. I've had one of these before. And the birch beer, it's a root beer is what it is. And it's a good root beer. So, we'll set everything out so we can properly place everything. The Dimmock cheese. Oh yeah. So I'm going to eat dinner, and we will pick it up when we head for the tree stand. And it should be that time of year where hopefully the bucks are starting to move. Because I'm actually here on Halloween, so we're in that time of year where bucks should be starting to feel frisky. So hopefully tonight they will be, and they'll wander past me. And when they do, we'll pick the filming back up. On our way in. The coolest evening hunt that I've been on so far this year. 48 degrees. West wind. Light west wind. 10 maybe. Few clouds floating around. There's some clouds, as you can see, coming in. While I was eating dinner, it was clear blue, but got some clouds coming in. And we're on the way to the stand. And hopefully to see a deer tonight. If we see one, we'll turn the camera back on. what an eventful evening. 15 deer. 15! 6 does, 6 fawns, and 3 bucks. It was amazing. It was an amazing evening. And it started right away. They, the first fawn came through. I'm not sure I was there even an hour when that first fawn showed up, and I got it on video there. And while I'm videoing that, I hear something to the, it would be the left side of the stand. And it's like, I look over there and it's like, holy smokes, there's a buck! So I get the camera over on him, and he would be a nice one. The only problem is he's missing half his rack. So I don't know if it was something that he just only grew one side, or if that one side got broke off. And even if he doesn't have both antlers, he might be in trouble if he gets too close to me. Because he's definitely the biggest deer, the biggest buck I've seen while on stand this year. So, and then I saw a spike by 2 Point. Yeah, that would have been the next one, and he came really close. He came right down that really close trail that's only like 10 yards away. So he was really nice and close. And then I also saw one that was maybe a 2 Point. He looked like a spike, but it looked like he had brow tines on both sides, I think. And he wasn't very far away. He might have been 20 yards at the most. And he ended up there's a 30-yard opening on well, I guess it'd be on my right side. And then lots of does and fawns. I didn't video most of them because most of those were quite a ways away. I did shoot a little bit of footage of 3 of them out in the hayfield as they were headed towards the cut cornfield. So, but yeah, deer sightings, crazy good tonight. Plus I saw 3 turkeys that ended up being real close. And 2 possum. And I got the one possum that I got a little video of was actually at the base of the tree, because you can see part of the seat of the tree stand when I'm trying to film it. so it was a great night. It was in the 40s. Right now I think it was 38. So it's chilly, but dressed for it. It was great, and the wind pretty much completely died while I was out there. So it was a really good hunt, really good. And now it is time. I'm at camp, and it is time to have some food. So we got a couple of buns sitting out here, and I don't know if we can actually see what that is. It's just ham. Nothing too fancy here. Just a hunk of ham or 2. And I don't know if you can hear that probably should be able to hear that humming sound in the background. Heater. That's why I'm actually staying in a campground with electricity, is because of that. And it's already in the 30s, so it's probably going to be in the low 30s by the time this night's over. And yeah, I don't have the sleeping bag that's going to get me through a 30-degree night without some additional heat. And put a little bit of mayo on there. Ham and cheese with mayo. And Mountain Dew. And can we see that good enough? Crunchies. Old Dutch Crunchy. They're cheese curls. But what makes these really special, I love the little mascot. The little cheese curl guy waving at ya. It's like, how can you pass this up? So, we'll have some cheese curls, a couple ham sandwiches, a Mountain Dew. Then I'm gonna crash out and we will pick it up in the morning. And hopefully see some more deer and possum in the morning. "5:48. Shooting light is at 7:30. So, shooting light is a half hour before sunrise. So, we got a little bit of time here. So we're going to have some breakfast. And first up, we have some chocolate covered donuts. One of my favorite breakfast items of all time. We're going to have a couple of these. We'll just do it right out of there. Paper towel here. And to go along with that, we have a Dunkin' iced coffee. Can we see? I don't know about the glare from the light, if we can actually see it, but it is a caramel flavor. So, and I have heard that America runs on Dunkin'. I better have some Dunkin' so I can run. I just picked this up at the gas station, so we're gonna give it a try. See if it's as good as the Victor Allen stuff. It smells like caramel. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm not sure it's going to replace my Victor Allen's Snickers iced coffee, but it's good. I like it. Yeah. And these are way easier to find because you just pick them up at the gas station. So, I'm going to eat breakfast. And then I'm going to break out my cold weather gear. I'll keep this on right now, because I already brushed my teeth and stuff. But it is 37 degrees and it's windy. Wind picked up quite a bit overnight, so that's unfortunate. But the 37 degrees, I got my cold weather gear here. Even if it is breezy, shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be an issue at all. So, it's a bummer though that the wind. I don't like hunting in the wind. But if we're lucky, it'll go down around sunrise and we'll have a pleasant evening or a pleasant morning, and we'll see some bucks or deer of any kind, but especially bucks. Maybe half rack will come back. So, I'm gonna eat a couple donuts, get my cold weather gear out, get that on, bundled up, and head for the stand. And we'll pick it up when we get out there. Alright, well, made it back to the pickup, and this morning I saw 6. 2 does, 4 fawns. Got a little bit of footage of some of them, and like I said in the earlier this morning, I don't really like hunting in the wind, and that's why. This morning, windy, and it was cloudy, even though right now I don't know if you can see it in the view screen back here, but it has cleared up, so it is clear blue skies now. Now it was about 10 o'clock, it started clearing off. But last night, clear skies, light winds to no wind by the end, 15 deer. This morning, cloudy, windy, 6. Now, don't get me wrong, 6 is really good. 6 deer, I'll take that. I'll take that. I've been on hunting trips, a 4-day trip that I didn't see 6 deer the whole trip. So seeing 6 deer in one morning, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I didn't want to do any talking out there, even though it is windy, because it's probably 11:30 now, maybe a quarter to 12. I just came back to the pickup. I'm gonna grill some food, and then I'm gonna go right back out there. Probably around 2 o'clock, start heading back out. So I didn't want to talk while I was in stand, because it's now November 1st is when I'm here, and once it gets this time of year, I don't know what this could be. The last hunt of the year, I don't know. My last day off, a decent day off for hunting, so I'm going to take full advantage. I'm staying till dark. I do have to go home today, but I also picked up the game camera, so I'll take a look at that too and see if there's anything on here beyond what we were seeing yesterday, because it's been up there for 3 weeks. I think it's been 3 weeks since I have actually hunted this spot. So we'll take a look at the game camera. I'm going to eat and change clothes, because and it was in the 30s this morning and windy, but with the this cold weather gear, I was very nice, very comfortable. If it hadn't have been windy, it would have been a very nice morning. But for now, I am going to shut it down, and we'll pick it up I don't know if I'll pick it up while grilling or if we'll just pick it up on the way in. We'll see. Emptied my pockets. Alright, we'll pick it up later. Well, a little after 2 o'clock, quarter after 2 or something like that. And heading back to the tree stand for round 3. And at lunch break there, I did check the game camera footage. The game camera has been here for 3 weeks. And this is the only picture of a buck that the camera took in daylight. And if you look close, that's me sitting in a tree stand back there. So it was the buck that walked through there yesterday evening. So in 3 weeks, that is the only buck to walk past the trail game camera during daylight. For some reason that camera isn't taking pictures at night, so I don't know what walked through at night. But so with that, it's a little disheartening. I was hoping since I seen 3 bucks last night, that there'd be a little more activity there. But anyway, I'm going to try it one more time here, and if that half rack, if he comes through again and closer this time, if I get a shot at him, I'm taking it, because he is the biggest buck that I've seen this year, and I'm starting to run out of time. I don't know how many more times I'm actually going to be able to hunt this season due to work and weather. Plus the rifle seasons are about to start opening. So when rifle seasons are opening, no bow hunting for me. So hopefully we'll get in the stand, see some more deer tonight, and we'll pick the filming up when we do start seeing deer, that is. Just got to the stand. I saw 2. They're just right over here. And when I was walking in, they started blowing and ran away. So I was a little too late or too early, depending on how you want to look at it. I was either too late getting in, that they were here before me, or I was too early because they were still here and hadn't moved away yet. So that was unfortunate, but at least there's deer moving in the middle of the day, so keep our fingers crossed that we see some more. evening hunts. Awesome out of that stand. Had another great evening. 15 deer and 2 possums. No turkeys tonight, but hey, 15 deer and 2 possums, we'll take it. It sounds just like last night. I saw 15 deer and 2 possums. I saw I seen 7 does, 6 fawns, and 2 bucks. And half rack did show up, as you've seen in the video. And he didn't come close enough. He was about 45 yards out there, and he just stopped out there. He started taking a few steps my way, and I was like, oh, here he comes. And then he decided to turn and angle off. But hey, he was fairly close. He was fairly close. 45 yards. That I consider that pretty close. And a lot of doe and fawns pairs. And on some of the video there, you can see they're crossing they must be headed towards water, because the mud flat you see down there is actually where the river was, but it's so low right now I can't even see that part of the river. So they must be heading towards water, but they don't. Once they go out there, I lose sight of them, and I don't know where they go from there. But yeah, there was a lot of deer moving again tonight, and only, well, half rack, and there was only like 3 others that were about in that space, I think. That 45 yard area. Most of them were a lot further out, and it ended up being a beautiful evening. The wind calmed down with about an hour and a half left of light. So, and right now there's a light breeze I think it's out of the north right now again. It's kind of switching around a little bit now. But yeah, it ended up being a beautiful evening. I would say it's still in the 50s. Low 50s probably by now. But, beautiful evening. Seen lots of deer. Seen a couple possums. Gotta like that too. So, unfortunately, that's going to wrap it up on this one, though, because I got to go back to work tomorrow. So, with that, I am going to pull out the cooler. Well, I'm going to take off my camo first. Get the cooler out, make myself a ham sandwich, grab a pop and some cheese curls, and head home at a high rate of fuel consumption. And we will pick it up next time. Oh, hey, you're still here. You watched past the end of the video. This would be the perfect time to hit the like button and click subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks.